archaeologist Simon the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I am about to begin. An Alan Wake 2. Final draft. Adventure? I don't know. That sort of like grammatically sounds a little off, doesn't it? This snail needs to go. It's too spooky where we're going and too meta. We'll need to put a snail on top of a snail on top of a snail on top of a snail, which is something I've actually been planning on doing, but whatever. I do wish there was a little bit more sound here. I think there are some spooky noises. I just had my volume a little low. But yes, it's been a few months since Alan Wake 2 came out. I burnt through it as quickly as possible, and like 10 days after I finished the game, they added New Game Plus. It has a couple of new things in. I guess we already played with the ODA. Dino 1. Did we? Okay. Whatever, we'll play with it again. Let's begin, shall we? So, I know for us, yes. I was going to say, I know for a fact that the initial cutscene has different words in. But, yes, in case you don't know what's going on, the final draft is the New Game Plus version of the game. You get to carry all your stuff, which encourages you to play on hard mode, which I'm going to do as well. But there's some new videos, some new manuscript pages, and a new ending, I think. So, let's dive on in. Oh, I should probably mention, of course, this I'm also playing this as a part of my Project 99 thing. I don't think Alan Wake was already on here. I believe I restarted this after Alan Wake. So day 72, Alan Wake 2 final draft. This noise is telling me to wake up. I am awake. I'm Alan Wake. Well, I'm not Alan Wake. I'm awake. Whatever. Let's jump on in, shall we? I'm not playing on Nightmare. Fuck that. We'll play on hard though, and I'll probably regret that as well. This story is a monster.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral.
So that shot of him with the bullet in his forehead is in the start of the original game. So this isn't the first time it's looped.
A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle."
Yeah, it's a line from the first game. Talking about Thomas Zane. Oh, look, it's a deer.
It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
So the original opening says, in Horror Story, that you are either a monster or a victim. So we're in dialogue with the previous version of the game. So I was reluctant to play this because I would have liked a few more changes. And because of the nature of Project 99, let's think here. I'm probably not going to burn through this game. I'm probably going to play this chapter, then come back to it like in a while. We'll see though. But now we know the entire context of what's going on here. This is Nightingale from the original game. He's seen better days, but he's been brought back by the darkness.
Can you hear me?
Although it's still a little cruel. Like, clearly he doesn't know that yet. There's the Bookers.
Almighty God.
I thought more would happen with the Bookers. And we know, of course, I mean, spoilers for the original game. Don't watch New Game Plus if, you know, you've not seen the original game. But we know the Cult of the Tree is trying to help. They've been essentially taken over from the Secret Society that was in the original game. And are actively putting down, using the clicker to slowly remove... Oh, another deer. Taken. Oh, I believe there was a setting that means there were less of those jump scares. Shall we take a look? I think it just adjusts the intensity, but it is there. Oh, I'm never going to remember to quick tap, but it is there. We can make it just touched. There's been patches and stuff like that as well. We are on performance mode. Hang on. Sure. Very tempted to turn motion blur off. What the fuck is a hyperacusis filter? Oh. Fair enough, that's nice. Alright, let's continue. So, free. Like a week after I started this game, I had to upgrade my PC, which means I could have probably played this on my PC, which is a bit of a shame. But, you know, it's nice to get some use out of my PlayStation 5. But I mean, I guess it goes to show that all these people are victims as well. Not only of the cult and the monster, but of the story as well. But I guess that's technically all the same thing. The darkness, I mean. Yeah, there we go. Where we get sacrificed. Come on, then. So, it's only the inciting incident because the Bookers are there. Because they've done this several times before. I still think it's a very cool scene though. I watched a developer, guy who made Braid. play this, and he turned it off. Like at this moment, not because of horror or anything, but because the game took Balan Wake to because the game took control away from him. That rumble is making my Elgato peak like fuck. I hope you can hear me. It should be set for loud noises though.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom.
I'm assuming this is exactly the same.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
And you might cease to
I'm sorry I've
exist
been
during
gone
it.
so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom! It's
Oh my
not your
God,
fault.
Mom.
Ghetto murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
Yeah, there's still DLC, so getting this done before the DLC might be a good idea.
Spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch.
Will Graham, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I forgot his
What happens when you
name.
go on work trips, Mom?
Um,
Love you too. And say hi to
I think he was really annoyed with the
Logan,
cards because
I will.
the very first one forces you to do it. Anyway, he can get really weird with stuff. I shouldn't criticize him because he's raided me before because of puzzle games.
Logan thinks you should try.
I really like his
China.
games.
Snarky kid.
I
Wonder where she gets that from?
Oh. So recently, the voice died not too long ago.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
I'm very sad.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take the lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Well, I guess there's the perils of playing computer games for 20 years.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
We'll start dying.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
I should say his name, but it's the first thing in the morning for me, and it's escaped my mind. It'll come to me. It's McAfee.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation, and of course, I'm going to have forgotten things, and I'm going to have missed things.
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
So I'm going to keep going. Oh, that's a new line, and it's not going to be a new line. We don't have access to the mine place yet. Okay, now we have access to the mine place.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
I believe there were names on the radio in the first game. If I said so in the first stream, I would have been correct, because I would have just finished Alan Wake 1.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Don't push me.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Shitty sandwich. Itchy trigger finger.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person, when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
So obviously the context of this scene is
That's
different
real
now,
simple. Just
considering.
through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old.
Well, there's two
convenience
shifts.
store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
In that they're a bit dickheads, but
Before we get to the crime
they're in the
scene,
cult,
just
but the
have to
cult
review
isn't
the facts
evil.
of the case so
But they
far.
might be a bit evil.
Make sure I'm
But I
seeing
think
the
more that
clues
they're just
clearly.
dickheads and the story, you know, exaggerates them. But they did definitely murder someone, didn't they?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yeah, I know this. So, she talks on some of them, doesn't she? We have a bruising. Well, we can actually read it without the extra things. We have some missing victims, which presumably 2012 shallow grave. So these are the people that have been disappearing over the years, especially Wendy Davis. Hopefully the radio show works this time. But this is all victims of the cult of the forest, or specifically the darkness, the dark presence. Okay, some of these haven't been opened up yet. So we're missing a song from various artists, but we do have all the old gods. So we can.
'Cause really, I'm a psycho.
Listen to that anytime we want. I am covering it up. I appreciate that, though. I'm assuming the television doesn't work just yet. Fair enough. Dear.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
I think that's a really cool, subtle way to make you look at the scene.
A headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Makes it sad. Oh, hello, Skiffy. This is new draft, final draft. So it's New Game Plus. I have all the weaponry from all the items I picked up from the first round. I still have, but there are new manuscripts, new videos, a new ending. I think some of the dialogue has changed. The intro dialogue is different, but mostly it's exactly the same. I'm also playing on hard.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
So I probably don't need to look at anything like this again. Just like with Final Fantasy Remake, it's
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
you're an actor in a scene.
Damn.
And you know your part
Should've
better
brought
this
an
time around.
umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Why is Thornton's radio never turn off? Okay, I'm still gonna have to pick up clues. My goodness, there's a dead body here.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Find some evidence. There's
The
some.
killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
There's some major chest trauma. So I'm gonna skip through this because I've done it already. There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah, so I know in the original game, Nightingale was going to be a playable character. Like, somewhere through development. Alan Wake got changed quite a lot. Like, I think it was a bit of a mess of a game. And they kind of... they made what they could out of it. But, like, there's nothing stopping them from telling our story. They're probably not gonna, but, like...
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So it's a bit of the same. Nightingale's in the final scene of Alan Wake 1. Actually, not the final scene, because there's DLC. But, you know, the end of the game, not a lake, it's an ocean. They go over the town, and we see... Alice with the lantern and Nightingale watching her from a window, and that little section there, which is obviously supposed to tease a sequel, they obviously just went with different plans, because that doesn't, like, you can at least not Alice, sorry, I've forgotten her name, the diner, whatever she's called. Alice is his wife, isn't it? Pearl? I'm terrible with
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head.
But I believe canonically,
until he fell off the map.
Something, yeah, as they said, something happened to his partner, and that was the Dark Presence.
But no.
So he actually knew more about what was going on, sort of. Like, obviously, he was just randomly
I
chasing
think
Alan.
that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Like something like Night Springs could cover that. I mean, considering the entire of Alan in the Dark Place, we could have had Nightingale's partner's experience, or maybe we
I
did.
had to
You know?
review the clues.
Alright, fine.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah, there's no fucking way she could know that.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I'm trying to navigate with one hand. No? Father victim. Not done with that yet, apparently. We added stuff to here. What's this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Anything else?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Down by the
This is way
riverside.
Right.
I don't know what the song is. It's
I'll just wait here.
comes on my office.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a
Felt
message.
like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
I'm playing a
An
game with them.
invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
So that one hasn't changed.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page. The first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
So, we know that... So there are at least two Allens involved here, because one wrote the manuscript, then one did a rewrite, scratched it out. Obviously, the first time you play this, you go, oh, scratch them out, and then you realise, no, he scratched them out. And then by the end of the game, the idea that him and Scratch are even two different people is called into question, because it's just looping, and that involves him looping on it himself. But you know, Scratch even still represents him at his worst. We do know that the Scratches are presumably him trying to make things easier for them. Secret truth trembler. So I would really like to know what's underneath the Scratches. In the strata. It's kind of oof. Done that already, game.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Is that a new one? Yeah, it's a new one because I think all the new ones don't have edits.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
6. Yeah, I really wish they had the paddles on the back.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I thought I'd take something from the body. Maybe we still need to go to the lake.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
So should we explore?
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I can't save game, that's not how that works. Because we went through there, I get that. Now, I'm gonna have to explore, aren't I? That's a dead end. Now, you'd hope there's all the new stuff would sort of be in logical places. Which is hard. Is that the tree we went to a second ago? Okay, fair enough.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Just a fucking pen. Yeah, they've made sure there's not actually that much to explore. Didn't mean to go here. So we went into the... No, did we go into the hut? going to take that as nothing else being here.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
He's not in one piece.
Dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy... But he really hates the movies.
Yeah, so the movies definitely do exist. We've only got 2. We are going to have to complete collect these. I think it will say on the map when there's new stuff, right? Point of interest. Yeah, fuck. So we should double check those 2. Okay, so yeah, don't go searching for things, John.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Okay, so there's definitely nothing on the map up here, but I wanted to try it anyway. Huh.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town.
You can say that, but I'm not taking to town.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Police work. You can trust us like you can trust the,
I went up there before, didn't I? Okay, it has removed the point of interest. So I didn't click on all of them. Alright, that's a good reminder. Get that. Glad I was reminded early. This is a good... I wasn't as diligent as I would have liked to have been the first time around, so some of these things I genuinely would have missed. As you know, computer games. definitely did look at that. That count it? That's all the points of interest. I like that I just realised the view is shown. There's a nice view. You can check it out there. The nice view. You can check it out there.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
There's 2 pages.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Oh, we're gonna need to find them. Well, there's one in the lodge. Go there first. Ow.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat May Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologists for a weather update.
Listen to the radio.
She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from the water wheel. Tapio, are you there? Yes? Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Deerfest is coming.
quite hard to hear in this quality.
We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Oh, that'll be our theme tune for sitting around this place. There's a pistol magazine.
It's not opening.
Well, there's going to be a map around here somewhere. Not returned yet.
Enjoy your day.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Really thought there'd be a map here. Well, we had to search this place anyway. We got the radio as well.
Take care now.
Oh.
Just a few more days.
Hey!
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
I think I saw something.
Zilch. But someone left a gross
It'll only take a
surprise
minute.
under their bed
I'll wait
for
here.
housekeeping. They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
When you guys said nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding.
Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did?
Not trivia night.
How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Right, there's probably a map in the police station. Which is, here. Okay, no, it's the diner first. Oh, fair enough. I could have just carried on the plot. Trying to get ahead of myself, aren't I? I am not keen on holding down this button.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
You get
Just how
lost.
much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the
I'll look
finest
around.
entertainment a town
See you
like
in a
ours
bit.
has to
Take
offer.
your time.
The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating. Hi there!
Got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the OTU.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Alan Wake has met. Sorry,
Looked through the
Max
case
Payne.
files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
There we go. Took ages, but we found
I need
it.
a tool to get this open.
And at this point, there's no reason to search anywhere, right? Because we can just use the map. Map says there are 3 locked doors. Screwdriver door. And a conversation. Okay. But there was definitely a deer. Would it have told me about the deer had I picked the map up and checked first? I just realised that's Poe to the Fall and that this is Old Gods. I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah. What, John? Yeah, the manuscript. Like, there's 4 missing manuscript pages. Where are they? I think some of them are from different chapters, but still.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
I like they act out.
And then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
It's got an A embedded in
belonging
it.
to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
So things like, I would have mentioned this the first time around, but like if Tammy wrote any part of that book and embellished, she'd be using the magic of the lake as well.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Rose, that's it.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I
Live and breathe.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
I love Rose.
I'm sorry.
And by that I mean I hate Rose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's such a really well-realized character.
You know me. I don't
Just that you know me is like exactly like, okay, no, I know exactly who this person is.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
Oh, this is different, isn't it? Is this the... Oh, I'm gonna have to check. This is one of those. She probably said it last time.
If you say so.
I don't think they would redo the dialogue. I just don't remember the "your block out traumatic memories" line. But like, all the stuff they added, I think, doesn't require new resources. So things like Pages just requires a voice, but that requires face acting, and I don't think they would have redone that.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
No, it's just some crazy fan. It's actually the most obvious person as well.
Sure. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Is that embedded A for Alan? I didn't realize.
Nah. A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah.
Ted is the key to all of this.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a killer space case. Always have been. Why? What'd she do now?
A pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is.
Yes. Sorry, I managed to lose him. Despite the fact that I went to the police station before, and of course I've played this game before.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Falls
We'll
Sheriff
need the
Station.
map.
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I need a map.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
They locked up an innocent man.
Where's the TV gone?
They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
I believe him. Just make sure I click on it and everything.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Some batteries. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to get all my stuff back. Vitally important we get into this room as quickly as possible.
Agent? As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
Me, I'm
Sheriff
one of
River
those.
wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices.
I think it says a lot about his acting. That I've seen a lot of people be like, those two are great, those two actors. And it's like, that's one actor.
You the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently
People
become
love.
fenced off
People
by the
hate
government.
the puzzles,
That's
Ilmo.
why
They love the puzzles, Yako.
tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
It's one of those birds.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
There we go, there's our first adventure. Whatever. Here's the map. Why am I so bad at finding maps? Double doors. I missed the map, surely. Oh, there it is. Yeah, ahead. Okay, locked door. No points of interest as far as I can tell. I'm trying not to miss anything, but we go. There's nothing to find. There's nothing.
So we share a more
to find.
funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh yeah. Venture tours. That's what I was trying to say. I just forgot the word. Where's the map? No symbols. It definitely doesn't cover things like bullets.
I need bolt cutters.
Okay. So I've got to find that for it to be noted on the map.
It doesn't budge. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body...
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that? Defensive wounds. They put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
think it's just one page, actually.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Rest in peace, cannon fodder cop. Rest in peace, second cannon fodder cop.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Definitely do have a weapon.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
There we go. That's all we're going to be doing for this stream, I believe. We'll listen to the song though.
Since I fell down this rabbit hole, I love you so, but I had to go to find something. Call the sleepers from your crystal heart. Shape my story, tear every page apart. Inside was when you left your mark. We burn away the shadows and strike us apart. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, dark, dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, 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 dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, dark, dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, 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 dark.
So there you go. It tells you she's a seer, literally in the first song. A lot of people had to skip these. I mean, on stream, I guess. But I also think a lot of people just didn't have the patience to listen to all the songs all the way through, which is fair enough. It's not what a lot of people signed up for. This is going to be the end of the stream, but I'll say goodbye afterwards because there'll be like a thing after this, and I won't be able to save.
He didn't have a heart.
Oh, it saved automatically.
But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
So we didn't get all the manuscripts for the first chapter. We'll have a read of this though, but like, where's the other three? Do we get them later? I could load my other games to find out, but...
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
So, yeah, the Taken can only quote the manuscript. And he wrote down literally what he wrote this time, but all of them can only quote the manuscript. So it feels like it wasn't originally Saga. Like he added that how to hide the rule the Taken cannot see the light. But also, do a wave of terror just to be a dick. Right, I'm gonna let you go. If we want, we can turn it down. But that wasn't too difficult, that version of the fight. So that was the first chapter of the final draft. I've been the Johnstruct. Been having an Alan Wake 2 hard adventure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.